Okay, welcome to the King of the Bay here in Poland. As you can see behind me, we've got the Future Fly stand. Now, these guys weren't in the Defi, and the main man is there. They've got all their team riders here, so we thought what we'll do is we're going to have a chat with those boys. We'll check out the gear, and we'll just see what is going on in the Future Fly camp. Look at this. Look at these busy boys. Obviously, this team... Well, actually, let's get Arnon in. Let's get Arnon in. A main man. We're going to chat to Arnon because it's quite an interesting story. Future Fly, new brand for a lot of people on the market. Just give people a bit of a run when you started. You know, what's the concept? Because it is a new brand name for a lot of people.
Yeah, well, I was racing to my enjoyment.
Yeah, for people who don't know, this guy has won PWA events at the highest level. You've been up there in Formula in the past. You know, maybe give a quick history because some people won't know. You've worked with a lot of brands before, obviously setting up your own brand.
Yeah, so I was windsurfing, and since I was from Israel and the market there is small, I always had a hard time to find sponsors. And I kind of grew up slowly up the ladder of the rankings, world ranking, with Formula, with slalom before, and then when slalom came back, did a bit of waves as well because when I started windsurfing, it was because I wanted to wave sail, but in Israel it's not Hawaii. It's pretty good, but it's not Hawaii. And since I was tall, I one day realized that I'm fast. So it was easier to go into the racing route, and I really liked the competition. It was really hard to get sponsors because the market in Israel was small. So basically, let's say when I was top 10 in the world, I got the same deal as a French guy, which was top 20 or top 30. And then at some point, you know, I had to be good all the time, but I had to give an extra value to my sponsors. And then I discovered I had a good feeling about equipment, and the companies I worked for agreed. So I became some sort of a test pilot, for the gear. And since then I started learning a lot about the gear. It's very interesting also, obviously, when you race, if you know what you're doing, you can get a big advantage in your actually racing. And it was interesting.
Yeah.
So
what brands did you work with? Like for people at home, they want to know, you know, what sort of dealings you had.
Yeah, so I worked with Neil Pride, close to Robert Stroy, the legendary designer of Neil Pride. I worked with RRD. I was the head tester, you know, like a board, like let's say head of the X-Fire program, which was pretty big at the time because they had Antoine Albo and Finion Maynard. Finion left and I replaced him. So they had a big team and we did great work on the boards. And then, you know, all through the years, it was quite a long time, actually. I started in '96, was my first PWA event. Yeah. And, you know, we are now in 2024. So, and up to when COVID started, I was still racing. So I learned a lot, but I was kind of tired dealing with the sponsorship kind of things and stuff, but I still wanted to race. Yeah. And then I just decided, okay, you know, why not? I still want to race. I know what I'm doing. I want to race on my own boards. I'll just do a board brand, you know?
Simple as that.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like this. I'm not very calculated as a person. I'm kind of spontaneous. But if I get something in my head, I just try to, you know, I go for it. And that's what happened. And that's how Future Fly was born.
Okay, so there you go. That is how Future Fly was born. So you're setting up a new board brand. Before we go into the boards, we're going to go into the boards. They've got the full range here. What kind of separates you, would you say? What's your unique selling point? Do you have one? You know, are you just another board brand? But I'm guessing if you set up your own brand, you must have had something that you thought, okay, I can stand out.
Yeah, I knew how the production process is going. And I definitely didn't want to go in the same route because windsurfing is having a really hard time at the moment. And it's just pointless to do just another board brand. So I decided I'm going to do it only if I can get into the best factories, or actually now there's a little bit more, but at the time, like 2019, we're talking, there was only Cobra and there was Kinetic. And Kinetic was unreachable almost. I think Zimmer was building in kinetic, but it's more of a surfing, high-end surfing SUP brand, and it was almost impossible to even contact them. But I decided that it's this or nothing, you know, because I knew that they are based off the legends of windsurfing, which is the Dave Kalamas and the Jimmy Lewises and the Alex Aguera, you know, like guys from Maui. And I knew that the system that they build the boards is a lot based, especially with materials, on how a good old custom board, which I don't know if people remember, but they were the lightest, strongest, you know, the ratio between stiffness, strength, and weight was very, very good compared to what we have today. Okay. And then I got in there, you know, I started with Aurelio Verdi as a shaper because we worked together at RRD, but then Aurelio wanted to do his own brand, which was like his dream for years and years, and he went on and did it, and then I kept on my own way, ended up after quite a lot of circles around the world, you know, like ended up in my home country, doing it with a friend, which is an extremely amazing guy that has a factory in Israel for CNC machines, and we went on to build some of the best boards in the world. I think I say the best because the cool team that we have is proving this, and I'm extremely happy now with that.
Yeah, I mean, you have got a good team. They're very loud. Yeah, that's what happens when you have a YouTuber in the background. They can't shut up. But we're going to be coming on to Mario in a minute. But let's have a look. We got let's introduce the team riders again. For most people who follow the Pedalway Tour, you will understand who these boys are. This guy started off as probably a racer, then full freestyler, and now he's going back to the roots. People probably don't know that. They probably think you've always been a freestyler. I mean, look at the size of this fella. When I first saw him in Bonaire, my God, it's such a difference. He's like, what, 14 years old when I first come from 15?
Probably, yeah.
Something like that, and like a stick insect. Now he's like, I don't know, like a tank. How heavy are we now?
97.
Yeah, 97. So Armando Vreeswijk, obviously, you've managed to get freestyle world champion after a couple of pretty close ones. But now full racing. Are you still doing any freestyle? What's your...
If there are very fun conditions and strong conditions, yes, I'll jump on the freestyle board. But other than that, I'm not really on the freestyle stuff.
Full focus racing.
Yeah.
You know, we saw for a time you had a little go at the Olympics, you know, IQ foil, and it was looking pretty good. But you've now totally pulled out of the IQ foil to concentrate PWA full time. Yeah,
it's one or the other. You cannot do both worlds. And yeah, it was just too difficult to manage everything in the IQ discipline. And I loved racing. I loved with the fast stuff, and then how the development works and all this stuff. So I jumped to this side, and yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, a little bit of a side note, and maybe I got this wrong, but I've heard you're actually quite a good sim racer in terms of car racing. But he doesn't practice. He just jumps. Is this true? I don't know, because I heard this from someone. For anyone who doesn't know, it's quite a big thing.
It's massive, yes.
Yeah.
I have my setup at home, yes, and I have
Tell
my
people,
hours.
I'm sure they'll be interested. Just say, like, so what's the deal? How does it work?
You literally have training hours. So you have a partner, you have a team, and you have certain hours you have to be set ready in your chair at home. And you have training hours to set up for a race. You have the whole setup thing.
So it's like a full steering wheel, feedback,
everything, yeah.
chair.
Everything, yeah.
And you're in there like you're proper online racing against other people.
Exactly.
And I heard from my mate Colin Whippy Dixon, who's quite into it as well.
Yeah.
And you know, Marotti,
I raced a lot with him.
Yeah, all these boys are into it. You're in the top. Like,
top 1%, yeah, of the world now.
Top 1%. And they said, and Colin's like, yeah, but he doesn't even have this proper stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's not. So, I call Colin the safety car because he's so slow. But it's fun racing with him.
I'm sure it is. It's always good when you're winning.
yeah. Come on, Colin. You know where the gas pedal is.
Okay. Well, okay. So we're going to obviously seeing you. We're going to talk through the board. You're obviously using the Flying Camel.
Yes.
Probably one of the funniest, coolest names in the business
ever. Yeah.
And you've obviously been doing pretty good. I think you've won the last 2 events, if I'm not
exactly.
mistaken.
Sailed in Japan.
It's pretty impressive. Freestyle world champion into piling on some muscles and smashing it in racing. Obviously the goal this year.
Is to win it, yeah. Last year I didn't have the proper preparations for the first 2 events. which didn't it showed in the results.
Yeah.
But then
I think your results, if I remember correctly, literally went better and better all year. Do you remember what they were?
the first one I think it was 12, but I had a lot of equipment failure, and then the second one was in Pozo, was the first time on that gear, and that doesn't work on this level. And then yeah, I got better in Fuerte.
It's got better and
Yeah,
better,
I think it was 12, 7, 3, 1, 1.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
So you can see the pattern. I think it's pretty ominous how it's looking this year. First event probably going to be Pozo. We just confirmed it.
For the slalom X, yes. The first
Okay,
foil will
slalom
be
X.
in Fuerteventura.
Slalom X. Have you any doing training for that?
Yeah, but what I hear it's in the wrong direction because I'm just jumping too high.
Okay.
So everybody will pass anyway. So I need to adjust it.
If you haven't seen Nico Preen's video, check it out. There's some absolutely massive jumps. Hang time was what? Do you remember what it was?
I don't know what the hang time was, but it was long. It was a long, good
How
one.
many meters did it? Because you put the...
9.5 was the highest, but we measured on the thing. Yeah,
That's so big. And the board's still in one piece?
it's in one piece. Yes.
There we go.
I think you'll snap your ankles before you snap the board.
All right, man. Well, good luck this year. We're going to be seeing them around. Obviously here, Mono Reset, King of the Bay. I mean, all the team boys are here. We've even got big boy Tati Franz, who has put on a few more pounds this year. Sorry, he's busy. He's got, you know...
No, I was looking at...
No,
no.
I don't want to interrupt him.
I was searching for a picture of a model when he was like skinny.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I
It
couldn't find
looks
one.
so funny if you
Trying to
see
find
him.
one, but I don't see nothing yet.
You have to go back a long way.
Yeah,
Tati
I
Franz, how heavy are you?
95 at the moment.
Oh, not you've dropped since the Defi. You told me 99.
Yeah, I dropped 4 kilos. I don't know why.
Yeah, you had to put on the pounds. You're looking forward to, obviously, we know you've done a bit of foil, but it's not your passion. You're more into the fin, so you must be looking forward to Pozo.
If we go back to foiling, I don't really like the... I mean, I like foiling, but I don't like to like measure everything, you know?
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to help me to measure everything, you know, put everything in place, I will do it.
Tati Franz basically needs a technical caddy
Yeah,
who
like-
Steve Allen or someone like
No,
this.
I will think maybe Arnon or maybe Amado to help me with those things. But other than that,
And
also-
just give you the kit.
yeah,
like
just
a
tell
royal-
me here and go, you know, just like that. Yes, it's easier.
I mean,
so
what do you think? You're in
Yeah, well that's how it happens now. Yes.
Yeah, but
royalty.
yes, it's true. I'm like a king.
But, okay, but for Slalom X, it looks like we're going to be in Pozo from what I've just heard.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that. We have the best board actually so far. The 97 is a beast, so I think I'm ready to rock and roll. My first impression was in Defi Wind, which was already like I was flying, and I said no, I think I'm gonna be super ready for this event in Pozo. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to just go fast, jibe, jumping, whatever. But I'm super ready.
Defi Wind, it was a practice race. You're in top 3?
I was first. I killed.
Okay, just checking. I just like.
Oh man!
I just like to wind him up. No, but that's pretty. No, but I gotta say, a practice race, but everyone's taking it seriously. Jordi Vonk's there, Nico Preen going pretty quick. Tati won it. You know, last year, the year before, he was racing with me at some point, so I know.
Yeah, but last year. But the thing. Oh! Why you go in that direction, man? Fuck, stay in your lane.
Just saying how much
And
you
then-
got better.
No, but this year, I'm faster.
Okay.
But last year you got third.
Yeah, no.
And you were?
Yeah, okay, all right. It was the year before. All right, on that note, I'll leave you to it. Are you still doing any freestyle with this new body shape?
With this new body, I'm like, no.
No.
It takes me like 7 days to like recover from the whole twisting and stuff. Yeah, it's like.
So we're not going to be seeing you donning the freestyle board in Furta.
I'll be focusing more on the racing style, yeah. So no more freestyle, just racing, and probably try to win the title.
Yeah.
That's my mission actually, yeah. So if I win the title,
Your face changed then.
yeah, I'm serious about it. No, I'm serious about it. The thing is, if Amado wins the foil title and then I win the Slalom X title, that will be amazing.
Yeah. I'm
And
sure
they'll be-
Arnon will be happy.
And they will be like the King Kongs.
Franz Paradise. Franz Paradise?
Good.
Tonki's all good?
Donkey is winging a lot.
Okay.
Only winging.
Okay. Well, we don't talk about Tonki anymore. That's it. All right. Yeah, I mean, we don't talk about winging on this channel. All right. All right, we're moving round. Come here! How we doing, man?
Yeah,
He's been on the channel. If you do follow the channel, which obviously you do, Big Balls. This is one of the original Big Balls.
Oh my God.
Crazy doubles.
Yeah, 2019.
Have you calmed down?
Something like. I want to believe that not.
Okay.
I want to believe that I'm still there.
I was just speaking to him actually because you just come back from, well, a few months ago now, but Chile.
Yeah.
Epic event. Give us your impressions of Chile.
Wow, like I heard so many stories and like about this place. You know, it's in my head. It always was the guys are just being dramatic with the condition, with what's going on there. Until I just actually got there and understood that they didn't win dramatic.
Yeah.
It was like. Never experienced something like that. Like, you know, everything was just perfect. Like, condition-wise,
Yeah.
just like the Stopocalma and Matanzas and everything around, and the people around were just so nice. And
The event, I watched the event live stream and it came across really good. And you could see everyone, like you telling me, you know, before, everyone's genuinely just being genuine, just going, oh my God, the people were cool, the conditions were amazing, and it's like made people rethink where they go in the winter, maybe in the European winter.
Definitely, like I can tell for myself, after I don't know how much winter spending in Cape Town, I was just experienced in Chile, and now I got like this conflict in my head of where should I put my budget and my time, like Chile, Cape Town, or like, but yeah, like the guy saying we had like a good season, and then the local said, yeah, it's like this all the time. So I don't know, like it's kind of ridiculous, you know. But
usually you go to a place for the first time and they say, oh, it's never like this. You know, like it's there's no winter. They're like, oh, you should have been here last week or something. Oh,
no, yeah. As you're coming like for early session, 7 a.m. and this guy, oh, you're too late.
You missed it.
You just missed it. No, but like the local, I think. You know, like year after year, I'm just hearing another story, and just it is. I think it is what it is, and that's it.
But you had a good event. I saw you come all the way through the qualifying, you know, the trials, which was solid. There was like 20 odd competitors in the
like
trials. You got to the
27,
final, and then you had the buzzer beater in the final.
with my mates Lucas and Finn. Yeah, you know, like I started the challengers super stressed, and then I had like the first heat that went well, and then like a little bit of pressure went off, and then like another one, and like I just enjoyed it. I think in the final I even kind of forgot that I'm actually competing, you know, and like I just had like a good time. I was super relaxed, and I actually enjoyed it compared to the other competition that I had. Yeah. I actually just enjoyed the sailing alone finally after 1 month of crowded beach,
a lot
you know.
Of people there, wasn't there?
So yeah, I just had fun. Then I had like, and that's it, you know. I just been in super good mood, super relaxed, and the stuff just came along. Like
okay, but you're ready for Pozo now because it might not be quite like that.
I'm here. I'm sharp. I want it, and I'm just waiting for it. Okay. I'm waiting for. Well, I'm waiting for Pozo soon.
Well, I'll see you there. When you going?
On the 8th of June, like in next week. Yeah, I'm just gonna just after Poland, back home for like 2-3 days, and then like pack everything and my second home.
Well, I'm going. Training diaries. Keep your eye out. Big balls. See if we can regain the title.
Let's just say that.
All right, man. Right, we're moving around. I don't know if we're going to talk about it. They've got so many team riders.
Hello.
This is Mr. YouTuber. Swansea. What's Swansea?
I'm not sure if they can hear what's in the background. Amado and Tati are saying Schwanzi. Schwanzi.
We got Mario, obviously YouTuber. If you're on YouTube now watching me, you've definitely seen.
I don't know if it's that obvious yet, internationally.
You've got how many subscribers?
Getting close to 20,000 now.
I'm sure they would have seen you. But you've got some sort of connections with Future Fly. Obviously, I thought you were just a sponsored rider, but that's not the case.
I am not.
No,
I am
so
very
give me
deep into it. No, actually, I started just as a sponsored rider a few years ago. I was actually pushing Arnon a lot to, you know, trust in the YouTube thing, because I think from the industry side, it's, some don't really understand it yet. Now he understands.
Yeah.
And then we, through a lot of twists and turns, we got to be the importer for Germany, for Futurefly. Okay. We founded our surf shop, the Wind Lounge, and now we're also importing for the Netherlands, the Futurefly boards. And so I'm a sponsored rider and importer and shop owner.
The Germans, Nico Pre and him, they just Full on.
Yeah,
I
but
can't keep up with these boys.
it just looks like that.
They're machines. They're so organized.
But no, I'm not. I'm absolutely not.
Okay.
I am complete chaos.
Okay.
This is the reality, and I'm not doing it alone. Like the importing stuff, I'm doing it together with two friends, Christoph and Anton. Then we have an investor for it who's also giving it us advisory. So it's
Okay.
it's not me alone.
Okay, full on. So what's your plan this year? I mean, like I said, I've seen you've been quite a few places already.
Yeah.
Have you got more plans coming up, or?
Videos?
Yeah.
A lot of videos.
Lots of videos, okay.
Yeah, we have like, it's insane this year. We set to our mind that we want to do product videos for all of the products that we're selling in the shop. And we started filming, and now we have like 40 or 50 videos filmed.
This guy's good luck.
Yeah, I am the sad guy who has to edit it all.
Okay, that should be fun.
No, and then of course, I want to surpass your channel at some point, so I
Okay.
gotta push. I'm joking. No, I'm trying to do a lot of tutorials, stuff like that, some traveling,
Yeah.
and survive the season.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how it is for you, but the summer months are always the busiest ones,
Yeah.
and then the winter's more relaxing.
Yeah, I don't know. We've got a baby here now, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Always seems busy like all the
Yeah,
time.
okay,
but,
no.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
No, it's just a YouTube hustle. I mean, you know it. You
Yeah.
got to come up with new ideas every single week. And yeah, it's a different kind of hustle than what Tati, Amado, and all the guys are doing.
Yeah.
They're professional windsurfers. And I'm not a professional windsurfer. I'm just trying to show the real windsurfing life.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I said to him before, but he's definitely taller in real life than he looks on the videos.
Do I look small in videos?
For me,
How
you do.
small did... Really?
Everyone says I look shorter, but you look taller. Like,
How... Yeah.
oh, I'm
I
just
don't know.
short. All right. All right. Okay. So there we go. That's
yeah.
the team.
Yeah.
That's the team. I think what we'll do a part 2 because this is going to get too long. So stay tuned to the channel. We'll be back with part 2 where we're going to go through all the boards of Future Fly. See you in a bit.